We're living in a simulation.
That's ridiculous, preposterous, and thought-provoking. Such a concept is impossible, right? Settle down, students, it's time for theory class. So today, I'm going to be answering the question everyone is asking.
Literally, no one was asking this.
Answering the question that I've been asking myself for months. Is Remnant in the canon RWBY universe a simulation?
Well, what exactly do you mean by simulation?
A computer-generated world with all the necessary laws of physics programmed in order to replicate an environment. A world inside of a computer.
Oh, I see. Similar to some video games like The Sims, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, or movies like The Matrix. Ah, what a film.
Very similar. However, the main difference is that every living thing has free will, or choice, and doesn't have a body in the real world. Let's take Steve from Minecraft, for example. He doesn't have free will because you control him. So first, we must talk about simulation theory. No, come back, I'll make it interesting, I swear!
Wait, I thought we were already doing that.
I mean the other simulation theory by Nick Bostrom, titled, Are We Living in a Simulation?
We as in, like, me and you?
Actually, more like we as in you and everyone and everything in the universe.
Whoa!
Anyway, Nick says that one of the following scenarios must be true, and the same logic can be put to the canon RWBY universe. I've simplified the points to make them easier to understand. Possibility 1. It's impossible, even in the RWBY universe, to make a simulated reality. Possibility 2. No advanced civilization with the capability of creating a simulation would have any reason to do so. Possibility 3. It's a simulation.
Hold it! 2/3 of them are saying that it is possible. You're skewing the odds in your own favour.
No, it's not like that. Think of it more like 50, 25, 25. Look, it'll become clearer in a second. To see which possibility most fits the RWBY universe, I have a simple flowchart. If we can answer the questions, we can solve this whole thing. Question 1. Is it possible?
Wait, what? How am I supposed to know?
In order for it to be possible, it must meet some criteria. So, criteria 1. In the RWBY universe, is it possible to simulate/create artificial consciousness, also known as machine consciousness?
Well, there's Penny. She can think for herself, or seems to anyway.
Precisely, she can think for herself and directly disobey commands. She has free will. That's a big tick for simulated consciousness. Criteria 2. There are more advanced beings that have the capability of simulating an entire world and moon.
Hold it! Earlier you said a universe, not just a planet and moon. There's a huge difference there.
Well, it's simple. In World of Remnant, cross-continental transmit system, Ozpin tells us,
the concept of relay satellites orbiting around the planet was promising. Unfortunately, modern man has yet to make the technological advancements required to achieve spaceflight, as all known dust types lose their power as they begin to leave Remnant's atmosphere.
Meaning, there is a limitation to what you would need to be simulated. There's no point in simulating a planet that nobody will ever reach.
Kind of like an invisible barrier. You know, like the edge of a map in certain video games.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Anyway, back to the criteria. Considering in a lot of areas, Remnant already has significantly more advanced technology than we do today on Earth, I do believe that this is not out of the question. In our world, right now, the most powerful simulator is called Earth Simulator 3 by the NEC Corporation. I can't find much about it, but apparently it has 5,120 nodes. Nodes are devices or data points on a large network. Devices such as a PC, a phone, or a printer are considered nodes. And it has a total main memory of 320 terabytes. Just look at some of the technology Remnant has. Airships, humanoid robots, hardlight, hoverboards, and a freaking floating city.
Objection! There's a glaring contradiction in your theory, Steve. You're describing Remnant's technology. They can't be the one creating the simulation if they're inside of it.
You're right.
Furthermore, to sustain a simulation even on that scale, the power would be on a scale we couldn't imagine. Certainly, more than 320 terabytes. To simulate an Earth-like planet down to the atom, you would require about 1.54 to the 42nd power gigabytes of RAM. And that is 234 times bigger than Earth Simulator 3. Not even Remnant is that advanced. I mean, who has the power to create a planet?
Of course! Why didn't I think of it sooner?
Think of what?
The gods! The gods have the power to run the simulation.
What did I just say? They can't be in the simulation if they created it.
Actually, they can. The forms we know as the gods could easily be their avatars. As the god of light described Remnant, a beautiful experiment. There's no doubt in my mind that the gods have the capability of simulating an entire world and moon. That's a tick for criteria 2 and a yes for question 1. Before we go any further, do you realise how many unanswered RWBY questions this could answer?
No, but only tell us a few. I mean, we haven't got all day here.
Okay, speedrun. We've got immortality, reincarnation, furnace reproductive system, magic maiden, silver rise, semblances, freezing time, portal dust, aura 2, grim and afterlife not blue.
Okay. What's the next question?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Question 2. Is there a point? Would a being have any reason to make a simulation like Remnant?
I definitely do not have the answer to that one. Hell, I doubt that even you have an answer to that.
Yeah, I don't.
Haha, knew it.
There are many things a simulation like Remnant could be used for. Like an ancestor simulator, it could be to test to find out if life is inherently destructive. It could be used to answer a question like the meaning of life. It could, and there's the problem. There are probably hundreds or even thousands of things it could be. However, without evidence, it is or it isn't. We truly do not have an answer. But I know who might. However, we'll have to take a trip.
A field trip to where?
The real world.
Real world? Oh, do you mean outside?
Oh, did I not make it clear? We're absolutely in a simulation.
Are we?
Yeah, but now it's time to go.
Aw, where's Keanu Reeves when you need him?
What do you think about the idea that Remnant could be a simulation?
Like the Matrix.
Like the Matrix.
I mean, couldn't we all be a simulation? I mean, aren't we all robots living in a robot world? I don't believe it, I don't like it, it's never gonna happen.
Rather than a simulation, I think it's more like there's a RWBY verse, and there'll be like an Into the Spider-Verse movie where there's like multiple. So it'll be actual Sam Ireland, Chibi Nora, other Nora, like some sort of like samurai pig Nora or something. You know, just like all possible versions. You know,
He's a lot easier than that character.
So, Nora, Pyrrha, Osbin don't think it is. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next class.
Steve? Keanu Reeves? Anyone?
Huh. Maybe one day I should investigate the multiverse theory.